just got asked if I really eat all of this food. So if you haven't started following since day one, my mom is here because she recently had a heart attack and doctors advised her to get open heart surgery, talked about bypass, stents, and even a heart transplant. Her case gets a little bit more complicated because she does have type 2 diabetes and has had it mismanaged for the past 20 years. So we thought instead of surgery, we'd try Dr. Mcdougall's 10-day starch solution program. And the only thing that she needs to avoid out of the typical starch solution diet is fruit. Only because her diabetes is closer to a type 1 than a type 2 due to her pancreas not creating sufficient insulin. Mom. But this does not mean that she cannot continue to eat complex carbs like potatoes, rice, pasta, all the veggies, and more. Although they give us the option to have rice cereals, it's always going to be healthier, it's always going to be better for weight loss and overall health to go for the whole plant-based food. So in this case, you can do oatmeal or even potatoes, according to Dr. Mcdougall. This is Jeff Novick, who's a very well-known and very well-studied nutritionist, dietitian.
But if you were to say to somebody said, hey, why don't you put some oil on your food? And you go, oh no, I'm avoiding fats. And they go, oh no, don't you know there are good fats and bad fats.
And you can find a lot of his research and studies on his website, dr.douglasgraham, as well as on dr.Mcdougall.com.
But mention carbs, and what do they say?
All bad.
All bad. So for fats, we all have a PhD, right? But for carbs, they're all garbage. And that's sad because it's just not true. Grandparents and their parents ate more carbohydrates than we eat today. Yeah, what was the obesity rate back then? 6 to 8%. So they ate more carbohydrates than we ate, but none of them were heavy. Now, I don't know about you, but that makes me go,
It's raining. We got a flash flood warning last night. We're on our way to our private session with the doctor, Dr. Lee, and Dr. Mcdougall to talk about my mom's medical history.
on camera?
Yeah!
Big smile today. I feel great.
Apart from teaching us what the healthiest foods for our bodies are, they also teach us how to live socially and how to order food when you're at a restaurant. In this case, we went to a Chinese restaurant. Noodles. Charlie Brown. Other than all the good things that are happening, the only other side effect that we have felt was possibly having a little bit more trouble digesting food, but that's usually because people don't have a diet that's high in fiber. So all of a sudden you're waking your system up to do what it was always meant to do, and that's have a smooth move. We are at Whole Foods. They're testing us to see if we know how to choose the proper processed foods that are low in fat, low in salt, which is fine with me because I love Whole Foods. It's like Disneyland. After being here for a few days, I do feel a lot more satiated eating complex carbs than simple carbs, so potatoes and rice versus fruit. And for me, that came to a really big surprise because I love fruit. If you know me, the Fruit Gypsy, you know that I've been raw vegan for 2 years and have had a diet based mostly on fruit for the past 4 years. So, just got asked if I really eat all of this food. And it looks visually like a lot, but it's very low in calorie because mostly all underneath is a lot of lettuce, which is super low. It's water. Vegetables, the zucchini are really low in calorie too. I think this is maybe a total of 1.5 zucchinis, which is about 50 calories, if that. And there's like cauliflower there and a lot of cucumbers on the right side. Starch I've got right now are the sweet potatoes. I think this little lentil soup of the shepherd's pie, round one. If you have any questions about this high carb, low fat, plant-based diet, let me know in the comments below so I can answer them in the next video. Make sure to give me a like and subscribe. See you next time. Mwah.